casting director looking for? They always say it's the it factor. What is it? What is it that they want you to present to them that makes them feel, ah, yes? Well, that it factor is quite simply this. It's confidence. It's 100% confidence and belief that you are the one that is right for this role. When you walk into that casting room and you stand or sit in front of that camera, this is your role. Anything else, any fear, any desperation for the role, any concerns because you're a bit tight on money, it's the scent of doom as far as directors, producers and casting directors are concerned. At school, Jude Law knew that he was going to be a superstar. He knew he had that quality. He knew he had the it factor. He knew nothing was going to stop him, and he didn't. My name is John Pirkis, and this is Diary of a Failed Actor. It simply isn't possible to have those general auditions anymore, or meetings with casting directors. Their workload is phenomenal. Now, for every character that they are casting, they will have 1,400 or more submissions. Once they've gone through those 1,400 submissions, they whittle down to 40 or 50 actors who will actually be called in for that initial audition. The other options open to you are the casting director's workshops. And a workshop is a wonderful way to build up a relationship with the casting director. And the fantastic thing about these workshops is that you can sit in as observers without having to pay any money. You can sit in and decide whether this is the casting director you would like to work with, whether this is the acting workshop that you're going to benefit from. If there's a series you want to be engaged in, I'll give you the link to this, but there's a site you can go onto. You have to pay for it, and it shows every project, every TV and film production that is actively in the early stages of pre-production, who is doing the casting. So you can go to your agent or your manager and say, I'd like to be seen for this, and this is what they're casting. Casting directories and the casting sites, which it's essential for you to be on, your headshots, your credits, your CV, your skills. We have one in London, it's called Spotlight, and it's very important. They have a fabulous website where you can put on your show reel, you can put on your voice demo, you can put on any number of headshots for one figure. In America, we have Actors Access, Casting Frontier, Casting Networks. You have to pay for each of those to be on. It is quite pricey over here, and they charge you per headshot after about 2 headshots, I think. And I think it's $20 a minute for your show reel. But you have to be on there. And Actors Access, as with Spotlight, when you've given them a profile, they will send you casting suggestions and breakdowns that are particular to you, and you can submit yourself. Now, if you have an agent or a manager, please talk to them first. Do not go submitting yourself willy-nilly, because they may well already be submitting you for this role. Another way of being in contact with casting directors is Twitter and Facebook. Do not use social network as a means of promoting yourself for them to consider you for a role in Game of Thrones or Allegiance or any series or a movie. Don't do that. It's a no-no. But by all means, put it out there, tweet them. You're following them. They may not follow you back, but you can keep an eye on where they are and what they're doing. They might actually get to see your responses and think, oh yeah, who is this? Let's have a look. And they might actually go onto your website. Who knows? If you're doing something, tweet about it. And more than likely, they will see it and they'll go, oh, that's interesting, he's working. Creating a piece of theatre, putting a production together, or being engaged in production. There's an opportunity where actors who have representation, they will bring casting directors to see the show. Ask them who came and drop them a line, send them a card, send them a letter with your resume and your headshot. The other good thing about that is they know that you're working. They know they've received something and they know you're doing something, even if they don't manage to get to see you. If you are cast in something, when you've done the production, send the casting director and her assistants a card to say thank you very much for making that happen and for being so wonderful in assisting you in getting that job. One thing to remember is casting directors are on your side. They're not the enemy. They will do everything they can when and where possible to make you feel at ease. They want you to book this. They look good if you book this because they found you. And the director, everyone in that production, they're all hoping that the person they're looking for is you when you walk in through that door and sit down and you're put in front of the camera. My name is John Pirkis. This is Diary of a Failed Actor. I'll see you in the next edition.